get into episode 8 because what the hell was going on in this episode? Everything annoyed the hell out of me. Edward was sitting there trying to rebuild the freaking fence, whatever the hell he called himself makeshift doing, because he done broke something off the banister in the house and tried to patch the fences up. Instead of making them work functionally, opening and closing, he just patched them closed. Marissa was annoyed, and Marissa been annoyed because she was also talking about how she have to deal with taking care of somebody else on her plate when she already got a lot on her plate, working here and taking care of home here in 2 different states. And Edward basically gave it to her, like, yo, you chose this life. What that got to do with me? Like, you already knew what this was going to be like. You knew you was going to be stressed. Having a job in a different state that you got to manage, and then you have kids in the house. She's like, oh, well, it's not my fault. I got a divorce and have 2 kids. He never said anything about that. Marissa, he never said anything about that. He did not ask you that, nor was he talking about that. You knew you was going to have to take care of this man. He did not have a job and can't get a job for a whole year when he comes over here. What do you want from him? And Katie is still pissing me off. Look at her face. Shorty does not care. Like, why are you smiling while he telling you how you hurt his feelings and how y'all need to stop hunching on each other? She could care less about him telling her, like, yo, you need to stop having sex with this man. Like, Ryan's like, Katie's so hard to resist. Excuse me? And immediately after that conversation, she goes and lays on these dudes talking about, can I have a kiss? And everyone's telling her no. Even Ryan was like, Katie, chill out. You were wilding. Like, you acting crazy. Even Katie's own friend is like, yo, get your shorty under control. You deserve more respect. Put your foot down. And as soon as that convo was over with Josh, he walks back in and Katie's all over him trying to kiss him. Like, come on, be for real. Like, can you imagine a man telling you to stop trying to kiss them with a whole hand in your face like this? This is embarrassing. And this is the point where I'm like, yo, Josh has to have, like, emotional masochism going on. He likes this type of pain. He likes this type of disrespect. That's the only plausible excuse I can. Then she had the nerves to ask, what am I doing wrong? Girl, you have a whole man pushing you away from him to stop trying to kiss him. Like, be for real. This is what you want to be with. A man has to mush your girl off of him to not kiss him after he told you this needs to be stopped. Oh my God. And Annabelle is another emotional masochist because she knows Shay has been not faithful, been cheating on her every which way he can. And she's like, I don't know if I could go through with this. Because they meet up with Allison, Shay's daughter, up in the grocery store. You could clearly see Shorty is very not happy at seeing her father there. She wants to spend time with her dad. So she's over here making sure that Annabelle knows her father's messed up ways. Like, after the freaking grocery store, she goes and talks to Allison. And Allison's like, did you know that Nicole, his ex-wife, has stuff in our shed that he keeps letting her keep there? And I think she's trying to sabotage them so that Annabelle could go home. She says it's out of, like, you know, being nice because she likes Annabelle. But I don't know. I think she just wants Annabelle gone. And Mallory knows that Rosset is Muslim and he does not eat any type of pork. So for her to even let him grab the sandwich, eat the sandwich, and then go, oh, babe, you can't eat that. Like, girl, you knew that. You just wanted him to freaking just wild out or be upset. And that's exactly what happened. He was spitting it out, all types of stuff. I also don't like how she know important bidets are for people in Turkey. And she brought him over here knowing that you was going to have to get him a bidet. But then she want to talk about, oh, the prices is dumb. This is stupid. You don't need it. Why are you calling his way of living stupid? I did not respect that one bit. Because just because he has a different type of culture and the way he actually manages his hygiene does not make it stupid. And then he says to her, oh, well, you got money from the accident. That right there to me was messed up. Don't be talking about an accident money, any type of settlement I have. It's not your money yet. But then when she said, oh, your money is, my money is this or whatever, basically she's keeping it separate. Girl, y'all about to be married. Y'all finances are about to be together. And Aisha is not respectful enough to be in this Nigerian family. I don't know, because this is their 3rd time meeting, she said. But she said, I was already called to them mom and dad. Why do I have to say ma'am and sir? Because he said, next time you see my parents, say good morning, ma'am, good morning, sir. She went down and said, hey, mom, hey, dad. And the way that they looked at her was basically like this. The mom been looking like this the whole time she comes on the scene. She's not happy one bit that her son is even considering marrying this woman. And once she found out Aisha is 38, she was like, how is she supposed to have these kids? The father is like, menopause is knocking on her door. This is not right. The mother is like, I don't condone this. I don't like it. So we're going to see if they actually get married. Because this right here is tense. And we know how Hispanics are. Once they see each other, they link up. It's a whole party. So Paula done found friends, in the building, and they're talking and kikiing. But when she goes over their house, it's more like comparison. She's literally looking around saying, oh, I like this, I like that. You should see our apartment. I don't want to feel like a refugee in my own apartment. I get that she wants the furniture, but the credit card he gave her, she could have been using to buy the furniture she wants. Instead, she's buying stupid ass miniature furniture. Miniature furniture, miniature spoons, miniature everything. Girl, buy the things you want then, and then let him deal with it afterwards. Like, I don't get her. And talking shit about your man to the friends before you even tell him the shit you had to say, I don't respect that. Everything I've ever said about anybody behind their back, I said it to their face first. I say it to your face first. She don't say half the stuff she said to these people to her man. And then if you don't get it together, I'm going to go back to Brazil. Girl, like, I don't know if I'm taking it serious or not, because now it sounds like empty threats. Like, I don't get this couple. This couple is really annoying. Thomas is really annoying, because just buy the furniture. Why are you having her sit down? She's a tall lady. You want her to be bending on like a little mat thing, to be sitting at a little ass table. Listen, this whole episode pissed me off, okay?